There's a ongoing theme that we see throughout the book of Numbers 22 through 24. And that is this idea of blessing and curse. Blessings and curses. Blessing and curses. So I want to talk a little bit about that so that we kind of get an understanding of how blessings work in our lives and how curses try to work in our lives. First of all, the Hebrew word for blessing is Barak. That name, that sounds familiar. It sounds like a name of somebody I know. Barak means blessing. But it also means, it's like a word that's derived from the knee, like a Hebrew word that's similar to knee. And it means to kneel as well. And that's going to come into play. It means to bless, but it also means to kneel. Why is this important? Because you have the blessing that comes from God to man, but you also have the blessing that comes from man to God. All right, so let's go over it right quick. The blessing that comes from God to man. God, when he blesses you, he imparts life to you. God empowers you. When God blesses you, you experience fruitfulness and you experience success. That's part of God's blessing. The recipient of the blessing literally gains tangible vitality and protection. And I want you to understand something, that there is a difference between us getting a blessing and us being under the blessing. There are times when things sometimes go favorable. When we say God blessed me, and we're talking about that one event, that one time, that one incident. We believe because that situation went favorable in our lives, or we got a breakthrough, God blessed me, right? There are times when, yes, God will bless you, but I'm more interested in the fact that God declares, not only will I bless you, but you are under the blessing. All right, y'all need to understand something about that. This is when the blessing is actively working in your life. This is not just a one-time impartation where God just says, boom, bless them in that area. No. God speaks over you. He stands over you. He speaks over you, and he declares blessing over you. And now that blessing almost has a mind of its own. It's just following you wherever you go. And we get a picture of this in the book of Deuteronomy. What does he say? He says that when you're careful to hearken unto my voice, you will experience these blessings. You'll be blessed in the city, blessed in the country. You'll be blessed when you go out. You'll be blessed when you come in. Blessed will be the fruit of your womb, the fruit of your loins. Blessed will be your cattle. Blessed will be all of these things. Why? It's not God having to think every single time, I got to bless this. Let me remember to bless this. No. He has released a perpetual blessing over you, and the blessing in and of itself is activated, and it's working in every area of your life. So when you are on your job, without you even thinking about it, the blessing is at work. When you're in your home, without you even thinking about it, the blessing is at work. The blessing is at work on your spouse. The blessing is at work over your children. The blessing is at work on the works of your hand. Everything that you put your hands to will be blessed. Why? Because the blessing has been released over your life. So the blessing is something that is at work. It is something that is activated. It is something that is, I don't want to say alive, but it's something that God decrees over you, and it's just moving. It's just moving. You don't have to think about it. But remember, I talked about balance. Because the tendency can be that if something does not go my way, well, then I might not be blessed. All right. So remember the balances in Scripture. We have to avoid these extremes. Deuteronomy 27 talks about a list of blessings. But if we're not careful, that can create extremes. Because yes, blessed will be the fruit of your womb, but sometimes people have stillbirths. And it doesn't mean that they're not blessed. Blessed are going to be the works of your hands, but sometimes people lose their jobs. And it does not mean that you are not blessed. Adversity does not mean that there is a lack of blessing on your life. Adversity means you're just living in a fallen world. Right? So we have to avoid the extremes, but I do want you to know, and I want you to understand that there is a blessing right now as we speak that is at work and that is active in your life. But not only is there the blessing that goes from God to man, there's a blessing that goes from man to God. Now remember, same word. It means to bless. It also means to kneel. We can't bless God by giving him our tithes. Do you know why? It already belongs to him. That's his. Streets in heaven are made of gold. My little 10%, I can't contribute to that. We can't bless God with our houses. It's his. It's made from materials that he put in the earth. That house we live in is his. We're just stewards of it. We can't bless God with our talents. He's the one that gave it to us. Have you ever tried to ask your kids for something? That's like I bought it. You ain't got no job. You don't have a job. I'm asking you for something that's already, it's mine. I'm just asking you for a piece of it. That's how it is sometimes with God. Like we're giving back to him. It's already his. It's not just the 10, it's the whole 100. It belongs to God, right? So we can't really bless God in that way. The way that we bless God is to have a posture of humility, kneeling and praising God for the things that he's done, for the things that he's doing, and for the things that he's about to do in our lives. So for us to bless God, our posture, and I may go out of the frame for a moment, but for us to bless God, our posture is to kneel before the presence of the Holy One. This is how we bless God. It's not what comes out of my pocket. He's looking for what's inside of the heart. He's looking for the things that money can't buy. He's looking for souls. He's looking for the things that exceed earthly value. That's how we bless God. So God can bless us from God to man, but we can also bless God. And I challenge you, listen, every Sunday when we're up here and we're doing praise and worship, it's not about being noisy. It's not about having an exciting service. It is about us having the opportunity to finally bless God after all of the times that he's blessed us.